put my bags down. Tell me why, like 5 minutes later, this man comes in and sits beside me. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anu and I'm a third year medical student at St. George's University. You are watching Journey to MD. If you're new here, if you've not subscribed, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know the drill. Also make sure you press the notification bell. Today's video is just going to be a life update. I'm going to be telling you guys what's happening in my life since coronavirus has happened. My last life update video was a couple of months ago, so some things have changed, so I wanted to let you guys know. Firstly, guys, I'm finally able to go back to in-person clinical rotations. Oh my god. Yes, I'm actually currently in Jersey to start my surgery rotation. So by the time you guys will be watching this video, I'll actually be on my first week of surgery rotation. I've missed the hospital, guys, the in-hospital experience. I've missed interacting with my classmates, with residents, with attendants, with patients, and learning. It's so different when you're learning online, when you're learning medicine online, and when you're learning in person. The point of clinical rotations is to actually interact with patients and experience that part of medicine. So far, one of my best rotations has been internal medicine, but I'm excited to see what surgery brings. I'm definitely going in with an open mind. So let's talk about traveling to Jersey City. I actually was going to make a whole other video on this because I thought it would be interesting content to see someone traveling during a pandemic. But to be honest, I did not feel as comfortable pulling out my camera in the middle of an airplane and being like, let me film you guys. So I didn't film a lot of content. I have a lot of content the morning before going to the airport, and then there's just like barely anything after that. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be putting that out, but I'm just going to summarize to you guys here what that experience was like. It was definitely a lot less difficult than I anticipated it would be. I thought traveling would be more difficult, but it actually wasn't. New Jersey wasn't very specific on their website on what they needed from international travelers, so I took it upon myself to do the COVID test in case I get asked in the airport. So I did the COVID test the Thursday before I traveled, and it was the nasopharyngeal swab. It was not very pleasant, and the experience, guys, I waited in line for 4 hours to get a COVID test. Insane. But I'm grateful that it was negative. Before I traveled on Tuesday, I think it was around Saturday, that someone mentioned to me that some states require you to have done a COVID test at most 72 hours before traveling. So nothing less than 70. So nothing more than 72 hours. So now in my head I was like, 72 hours. I did my test on Thursday, I'm starting on Tuesday. That's a little more than 72 hours. That's a whole 24 hours more. So I decided, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do another one. I did another COVID test the Sunday before traveling. Again, nasopharyngeal, but this time I was smarter, guys. I did the drive-through one. They give you an appointment, you go there at that time. It's a lot quicker. Did not have to spend 4 hours. Thank God. That test actually did not come out till Wednesday, so I guess there was no point doing it. But I had my first one, which was negative. I had my letters from my school. I knew I was going to get a visa on landing. Everything was sorted. So on the day of traveling, my family and I did our final walk together before I traveled, because normally we do morning walks, and it was fun. We did some fun childish things, which I will put up the video since I'm not going to be making another separate video for traveling. Yes. Go. Yeah, so time came to go to the airport. The Ottawa airport is not massive, so it's not usually super busy, but it was very quiet. It was dead. There was literally nobody traveling. We get through security. I go to the gate. Everything social distancing. You weren't allowed to take off your mask. Everybody maintained social distancing. The chairs were labeled and everything. And so I was like, okay, I'm feeling good about this. We get onto the plane, guys. I sit down, put my bags down. Tell me why, like 5 minutes later, this man comes in and sits beside me. I thought, we were doing social distancing, so the plane would have one person per group of seats. Makes sense, right? Because plane seats are like this. Like it's not even like a centimeter apart, so there's no distancing. So all the social distancing they did in the airport and all that, I'm like, why would you now mess that up by having two people sit this close together. Guy sat beside me. We both didn't take off our masks. We were looking in different directions. I'm guessing he was thinking the same thing I was as well. It was a 1 hour flight, so it wasn't too bad. And you know, we got to Montreal, go off to the US gates, happily thinking, okay, I have my coronavirus documentation and everything. Guys, nobody asked me, have you had a sore throat? Have you had shortness of breath? Have you had a fever? Nada. Like, nobody. I'm here like, I have over prepared. I am ready to show you all these things, but I guess you don't need it. Eventually got to Newark Airport. Guys, I was so surprised to find out that there was nothing. There was no guide on what to do. Um, Nobody spoke to me about quarantining. It was very surprising, but I took it upon myself to make sure I obeyed all those rules. Everything has been going well so far. I'm excited to start my clinical rotations. I'm so happy because, guys, this would be the first rotation that I'm doing in real time that I'm able to document on my YouTube channel. So look out for videos on surgery. You see a lot of videos are like a week in the life of a medical student, but when you're home quarantining, it's literally just you world and online med videos. Like, there's nothing interesting to see here, guys. I did try to do a couple of videos of a day in my life while quarantining. If I'm able to put the clips together, then I'll definitely put out a video of that sense for you guys. That's enough of me ranting and telling you guys what's happening with my journey. I look forward to other videos that are coming out. I'm definitely still trying to figure out what my filming setup would look like because the plain white wall in the back is not doing it for me. Just give me a couple of weeks to figure that out. Thank you guys for watching. If you've not subscribed by this point in time, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up as well. I will see you on my next one. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.